But now I'm going to be Frank.
And I'm Joe.
And we're the Nancy Boys. And we're going to try to solve a mystery for you tonight.
That's right.
So we need some help from you first. First, what is your favorite noun? Person, place, or thing?
Elephant.
Elephant. Okay, thank you.
And what's something that scares you, like spiders or snakes or heights?
Frogs.
What was that?
I heard frogs.
I heard being alone. As well. Frogs and being alone.
Great. This is the Nancy Boys and the case of the lonely circus. Lights up on a huge ticket office. Yes, huge ticket office.
And at this ticket office, there's a large cash register that has many gold buttons on it, gold plated. And beside it is a small jar that says tips.
Yes, and behind that is a makeshift gate that is woven of just slats of wood and wire mesh.
There's hay strewn about on the ground as it leads its way to the gate.
We hear the noise of carnies and rides being assembled in the distance.
There is one fallen churro. Oh boy, I just can't wait to get in there, honestly. It's going to be a lot of fun. You'll see, Susie, well, quite rightly, it's the best time in the world.
Oh, I don't know, Joe. I've never been to a circus before.
Oh, Susie, come on, it's not scary at all.
I heard circuses were scary. And, you know, a girl like me, just young and impressionable, I'm not used to strange and frightening things like circus.
Oh, well, look, see, there's the ticket man. He's coming right up to the booth. He looks fine. Like an upstanding gent.
I don't know. Circus ain't open yet.
Oh, my mistake. I thought it opened at 3 o'clock.
Yeah, well, it's supposed to, but our ringmaster ain't showed up.
Oh, your ringmaster is missing?
That's right.
Well, I don't mean to presume anything, but... Well, my name's Joe. Joe Nancy.
Oh, yeah.
I'm of the Nancy Boys.
I could tell you was one of those Nancy boys.
They can always tell.
His father's famous detective, Drew Nancy.
Oh, now, we don't have to name drop.
No, everybody knows your father, Joe. You should let him know. He and his brother Frank can help you out.
Yeah, oh, we could. We definitely can help you out.
Oh, yeah?
We're good at finding things.
Tell you what, if you find my ringmaster, I'll let you and this broad into our circus for free.
Oh, he called me a fraud. I'd say we'll do it.
All right, you got yourselves a deal.
All right, now, I need to know a little bit more information about this ringmaster.
Yeah, well, let's see. We'll call him, Bob.
Oh, hold on one moment. I think I have a notepad in here.
Oh, look who came prepared. I'd keep this thing if I were you, Nancy boy. Now, his name is, Bert?
Bert?
Bert. I almost said Bart, but I haven't seen him in a while, but it's Bert. Yeah.
Last name for Bert?
Blandini.
Blandini. Bert Blandini.
It sounds boring, but then you add the Dini at the end and it sounds fancy.
Bert Blandini. And the last place he was seen?
The last place he was seen was, somewhere around the, animals.
Somewhere around the end.
Yeah, he usually goes around and checks in with all the various acts.
All right, well, it sounds like we're going to have to check in with those various acts. Susie, I hope you're up for the challenge.
Oh, well, I don't know, Joe. I think maybe I should go let your brother know that you started a case.
Oh, you do that for me?
Anything for you, Joe.
Gee, your heart makes mine burst. Your hand.
I can feel it. I can feel it.
Oh boy. Oh, what I mean to say is,
You're so cute when you can't speak.
you taste like cotton candy.
Oh, thank you. You must be my new toothpaste. I gotta get going.
Oh well, looks like I'm on the case. on the way up your porch. I don't want to look spent.
It's not good for a young lady to look spent.
That's what my mom said. Well, you see, it's your brother.
What about?
Well, he's on a case.
Already, and you didn't tell me anything?
Oh, no. He sent me here to tell you.
Oh, well, what's the case?
Well, the case is the missing Bert Blandine.
Bert Blandine. I don't think I know that name.
He's the ringleader of the circus.
Ringleader or ringmaster?
Ringmaster? Ringleader? Who knows? I got so many things to think about today. I just really can't keep it all in my head.
Well, Nick, so...
You know, it's the big cheer competition tonight.
The big cheer competition.
Well, yes, the big cheer competition at the circus.
That's right. When cheerleaders from all over the county do their best to cheer on skateboards.
Well, you know, and I'm one of those cheerleaders.
Oh, you sure are. Whoa! Where do those pom-poms come from?
Came from a dress.
That's
I've got
impressive.
pockets. A lot of utility.
A dress with pockets.
Who would have ever thought?
So, I guess I'd better get to the circus?
You better get to the circus and post haste.
All right, I sure will. Thanks, Susie. Hopefully we can get this cake wrapped up in time for your big cheerleading competition.
Oh, I hope so. I'm going to be there shortly. I just want to see if Miss Nancy has got a nice cake in the oven or
Oh, she...
smells like pie.
Down here, someone say hi.
Oh,
Oh, Susie, it's always good to see you. Come on in, come on in.
Oh,
I got a fresh cherry pie cooling on the sill.
Oh, it's your Aunt Gertrude's pie. I've never had your Aunt Gertrude's pie.
Well, hey, Aunt Gertrude, I gotta get down to the circus because,
Oh, don't tell me it's another one of your mysteries.
It is. Ringleader's gone missing.
I think it's ringmaster.
Ringleader, ringmaster, who cares?
That's what I said.
Now, that's the last thing you boys need to get mixed up in is another mystery. Come in, have a slice of pie before you go.
Oh, and I will.
We come back to Joe, who is making his way around the circus.
This looks like a good tent. Well, here goes nothing. Hello? Oh, hello.
Come in. Too late, you're already here.
Oh, and what's your name? My name's Joe.
I know, you're Joe Nancy.
Oh, you must be a psychic.
Yes, psychic, fortune teller, medium.
Would you let go of my hand?
Oh, I would let go of your hand, but the spirit will not let go. But there's something very important to tell you. Run, Joe Nancy.
Run from where?
Run from this circus. Danger is afoot.
What is it?
Danger is upon us.
What kind of danger?
Large animals will trample you if you do not run. Oh, what happened?
The spirit just told me to run.
Oh no, then you better run.
But I can't. You see, I'm on a case.
Oh yes, do tell.
Well, I'm looking for the ringmaster.
Oh, no, that's right.
Or
Yes.
ringleader.
No, ringmaster, oh yes, Bert Blandini.
How do you know Bert?
He is a terrible man.
Terrible
Many
man.
people want him dead.
What kind of people want him dead?
Oh, so many people. You talk to the people who run with the horses, the horse dancers they call them.
Horse dancers.
You talk to the trapeze artists.
He's okay.
They do not like him, for he flirted shamelessly with all the women, myself included.
Oh. And might I ask your name?
Oh, my name. I go by many names, but you may call me Serafiana.
Serafiana. All right.
You pronounce it very well. Most Americans cannot pronounce my name.
Serafina.
You did it right the first time, Serafiana.
Sherifiana?
Oh my God, I swear to God. Get out of my tent!
All right, here it goes. I guess trapeze it is. I think that's what it. Hello? Hello? Oh, wow. Sure is big in here.
That's what they tell me.
Oh, and you must I'm looking for, Bert Blandini.
Oh, that son of a bitch!
Everybody seems to be mad with Bert Blandini.
He flirted shamelessly with me, my wife.
Shameless me with your wife.
Don't make fun of my accent. He flirted shamelessly with my wife. I had to thrash him with my words.
With your words?
Yes, I warned him, don't touch her, don't touch me, don't even look when you announce us.
And your wife? Where might she be?
She is currently unavailable.
Currently unavailable? Oh, I might need to talk to her on account of she seems to be pretty well entwined with this case.
She is not entwined with anyone but me. How dare you suggest any otherwise?
I'm sorry. Your chest is just so imposing.
I know you can see yourself in the reflection of my chest.
I can.
Don't get lost.
You
Have never returned.
and your wife, you must be the amazing
Tetrazzini.
The amazing Tetrazzini. Yes. And your wife's name is
Tatiana Tetrazzini.
Tatiana Tetrazzini. All right, Tatiana Tetrazzini. That sounds delicious.
She is, and don't you think about her one more time.
I just thought it sounded mighty fine, like a good pasta, a ravioli, a Tetrazzini.
Get out of my tent!
Just then, Frank arrives at the circus on his phone.
That'll be, wait.
Oh,
That'll be 50 cents.
oh, well, gee, I'd be happy to pay 50 cents, but I'm here to help you out. I'm here to help my brother find Bert Blandini.
Bert Blandini.
I'm Frank Nancy.
Oh, you do look like one of those Nancy boys.
Thanks. Listen, I'm here to help.
All right. Well, he's that way.
So you know where he is?
Yeah, he's out over in the performers' tents. That way.
Bert Blandini.
No, your brother.
Oh.
If I knew where Bert Blandini was, I wouldn't need you stinking detectives.
Good point. Well, I'll make my way over there. Is anything else you need to tell me?
Well, show's about to start.
Oh,
About 30 minutes.
you can't have a circus without a ringmaster.
And it's a real important night. You see, there's a cheerleading competition.
I know.
It's a showcase of all the great cheerleaders in
Throughout the county.
You know more about this than I do.
I happen to be dating one of the cheerleaders.
Oh.
So's my brother.
I'm taking you two for someone who would date women, but okay, sure.
Okay.
You go on ahead.
Well, gee, thanks. If you think of anything, you just set up a flare, and I'll be right back.
Set up a flare, there's hay everywhere. I light this whole place on fire.
True, good point.
Oh, there's churro on the ground. People leave that crap everywhere.
I'll head to the Annex.
Just then, we see Joe talking with one of the animal trainers. Well, I really appreciate your time, honestly, and thank you so much for being candid about all of this. I'm really sorry that happened to you.
Yeah, I have a lot of respect for these animals. You know, it's like me and the animals are one. You know? And I just don't appreciate people disrespecting my animals.
I know. That's a mighty mean thing that Bert would have done.
Yeah.
Sounds like a lot of people went missing, and we really want to find him and maybe make some things right between all of you.
Last I heard, he was off to get some food, and well, I told him if he didn't leave my animals alone, well, I don't know what I'd do.
Oh boy. Well, I'm sorry about that. Do you know where Bert liked to get food?
Well, there's the midway where all the food tents are. You know, not the games, but the food part.
Oh, I know. And did he like anything in particular?
Oh, he liked anything deep fried.
Anything deep fried?
Uh-huh.
Well, that doesn't really narrow it down much, does it?
I mean, it's not milkshakes.
I do love a good milkshake. Could really use one right now.
Oh, I guess you could head to the midway, the food part, not the game part. They got milkshakes and they got, fritters
and elephant ears and something new. It's a foreign kind of food called churros.
Churros?
Yeah,
That sounds fancy.
yeah. It's ethnic, but it's good.
Oh, well, I might have to check out those churros. Well, thank you so much, Clarence. I really appreciate your time.
Sure is nice to be a real life detective.
Yeah.
Yeah. You do your best now, all right?
I will.
Okay.
You can let go of my hand now.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just get a little attached to people. I don't have a lot of friends except these guys.
I see that. Oh, Frank!
Hey, Joe.
You were there the whole time?
Oh, well, I just came in.
Why did you tell me?
Well, it looked like you were engaged. Listen, so I talked to that fella at the front gate, and he sure seemed upset. So, that's all the news I got. What else have you found out?
Well, I found out everybody seems to be mad at this Bert Blandini. And everybody wants him gone. It seems like everybody's a suspect.
Oh, well, gee, we better narrow it down quick.
I know.
We don't have a lot of time for that cheerleading competition.
I found out from Clarence here that he went down to the Midway. You know where they serve the food, not the games?
Yeah.
And he might have been trying out this newfangled thing called a churro.
Churro. Huh. I seem to hear that the fella at the front gate talking about churros.
Everybody seems to be talking about churros. They sound delicious.
They do. Well, maybe we can grab a churro while we find out what happened to Mr. Blandini.
Sounds good.
All right, let's go.
The boys make their way down to the Midway.
Oh, wow. Sure is strange being at a circus with hardly anybody here.
Seems kind of creepy. Feel all alone.
Oh,
Feel like you're being watched, huh?
oh. Hey, look. It's one of those games where you hit the plop the wood thing with the mallet and try to get the frog to land on the lily pad.
Yeah.
Lily pod? Lily pad. That's what it is.
Plop the frog. I believe that's what it's called.
Oh, there it is right there. Plop the frog. Step right up. Oh, hey, boys. Why don't you step right up and plop the frog?
Oh, my brother here, Frank, would love to plop the frog.
Yeah, well,
How much does it cost?
It's 3 frogs for a quarter.
3 frogs for a quarter. Well, that's a heck of a deal.
Oh, well, I got a quarter right here, mister.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. That sounds good. Yeah. Perfect. Let me get you some frogs here. We use live frogs still. I tell them they make a good plop.
That's great. I'm going to
Put
hit
this one right here. You only got so much time before it might move away.
Thanks. I'm going to be sure to hit this part that sends the frog into action as opposed to smashing the frog.
Don't smash the
No, I
frog.
won't.
Oh, that was a close one, but no cigar.
Say, while we're here, my brother and I, we're looking for Mr. Blandini.
Mr. Blandini?
Have you seen him?
Sure thing, I've seen him. He's the ringmaster.
Well, we know. We're,
Oh, that was a close one, but still, no cigar.
well, that's okay. I don't smoke.
Well, of course you don't. You couldn't be older than 16.
I happen to be 18. My brother, he's just a year younger than me.
Oh, thanks. That's really kind of you.
Well, last time I seen him, he was heading toward getting one of those churros. Churros, yeah.
Well, I've heard a lot about this Bert Blandini. He doesn't sound like a real well-liked guy.
Well, he's not liked by too many people, you know. He lives a private ship, and some people can't deal with that. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
One more frog.
Whoa! Hey, we got a winner here. All right, tell you what. It's a oversized stuffed frog for you. Oh, gee. Claire's sure gonna like this.
She's gonna love it.
Well, thanks, mister. We better get going.
Yeah, we really better get going. Only 5 minutes till the show. 5 minutes to the cheer competition.
Well, we better hurry up. Let's go find those churros.
Okay. The boys make their way down to the food. Well, everything smells good. Everything looks like it's going. You can hear the deep fryers.
I can hear the deep fryers. They smell.
Cinnamon
Yeah.
and sugar
Yeah.
and pastry.
Oh, it can only be churros.
Churros! Well, hello.
Hi.
How are you doing?
Good. My brother and I,
I know you, yes.
We'd like churro, please.
I know the circle, yes. You want churro? I'll get you churro.
Thanks. And you haven't happened to see Mr. Blandini around, have you?
Mr. Blandini? I don't like Mr. Blandini.
Well, you know, it seems like a lot of people don't like Mr. Blandini.
No, you see, my sister, she come here to read fortune. That's what she come here for.
So read fortunes at the circus?
Yes, we come from old country, where we make wonderful pastry, beautiful things, and then he comes here and makes me make churros. I don't even know what this is, churro.
So this isn't native food to your homeland, is what you're
No,
saying?
it's not native to any homeland of mine.
Okay, well, what can you tell me about your sister's relationship to Mr. Blandini?
He was very close. They were lovers of sorts.
Oh.
And then she got jealous, very jealous. And I don't know why, honestly. But after that, he stopped seeing her so much. And then, well, today, he go missing.
Oh, well, gee. I guess maybe we better check back in with your sister. Joe, you said you talked to her, right?
Oh yeah, I talked to her all right. She told me that I'd get trampled by animals.
Animals?
And she said I better run.
Do you think maybe she has something to do with that fellow with the animal tent?
Now, I think she might have. I think we need to go talk to both of them.
All right, well, sorry, miss. We're going to have to get those churros later.
They're done.
Then,
You just make sure you hold it. They're very hot.
oh, wow.
Very hot. Just hold the paper.
Okay, we'll take them to go.
That's 50 cents.
Here.
All right.
Here. Joe, take your churro. We better get going.
Oh, watch where you point that thing. It's mighty long.
It is. Don't try to stuff it all at once.
I never put something this long in my mouth.
There's a first time for everything.
How much do you think I can get in there?
We don't have time for that right now. Let's go.
The boys make their way to the fortune teller's tent.
Where we see her with the animal trainer. Oh, I don't feel good about this.
What don't you feel good about?
Well, you know, I love you, but I don't think we should.
Should what?
Try to dispose of the ringmaster. I mean, who's gonna lead the circus?
We must dispose of him. Don't you see? It is the only way to let your animals free. To let them run wild as they did before. To run free as they want to. To love who they want and never be rejected.
Oh, gee,
By some two-bit hack.
when you talk like that, you set me all afire.
Oh, you're so simple. I love that about you. You're such a little baby, like a little boy.
Oh, that's awkward when you say it rub me like that.
This baby needs to be rocked again.
Oh, I probably do.
Come here, sit on my lap. And I'll tell you a story.
This is so strange.
It's really creepy.
You know what? I think we have enough on him. We just need to be sure to find Mr. Blandini.
I know. He must be somewhere around the animal tents.
He must be.
Hey, look, on the bottom of Clarence's shoes. That's the kind of poop that only an alpaca would poop. It's very specific. It doesn't look like elephant poop or lion poop or...
You don't need to list more kinds of poop. We got it. All right, so I'll tell you what. You head to the animal tent, and I'll circle back by the churros just to make sure.
Okay, I'll head over there.
We cut to Joe at the animal tent, where he sees a large trunk.
The trunk. All right, little miss. I'm sorry to do this to you, but you can move. You really don't want to move, do you? It's okay. I'm just gonna open up this trunk, all right? I don't want you to make a fuss about it or anything. It's locked. Ooh, there's something in it. Oh, there's someone in there. I don't think I know that I brought my pocket knife. And just a quick turn of the... Oh, there we go. Oh! You scared me. Oh, don't run away. No! And there goes an alpaca.
Oh, thank you.
Mr. Blandini.
It is I, Bert Blandini.
Blandini in the flesh.
You saved my life. Mwah, mwah. Oh, thank you for getting me out of this drunk. You see, it was good being this drunk by a former lover of mine, or should I say lovers.
Oh, lovers.
That's right.
Both.
That's right. Serafiana.
Serafina.
Serafiana.
Serafiana.
The only time.
Serafina
A
and...
former lover of mine.
And who else was your lover?
An animal trainer.
Clarence!
That's right. I was lovers with them both.
And they both wanted to take you away from here.
I told them I could no longer have them in the circus.
Well, it sounds like a lot of people around this circus want you gone. And I think you might turn your act around if you want people to respect you.
Oh, you're right. I must turn my act around. I'm far too passionate with my love. Perhaps I have loved not too well, but perhaps too often.
And it sounds like too many.
Let us not judge.
You might want to see a doctor.
Now listen, we must get to the big top.
Oh, yes! Only 1 minute left to go before the big cheer competition.
That's right. Let us go. We join Frank and Joe and Bert in the big top.
Frank?
Oh, that's right. It is I, Bert Blandini. And I've made it here just in time for the big cheerleading competition.
Just then, in the corner, we see Serafiana and Clarence.
All right. Now, when I give you the signal, I want you to release the elephants.
Stop right there. That's right. It's me, Frank Nancy.
Frank Nancy.
That's right.
There's two of them?
I contacted the Newport police after I stopped to eat a churro, which was delicious, by the way. And you two are going down. Oh, and
Stop pointing that churro at us, young boy.
I can't help it.
And there's the police. Foiled again. And they would have gotten away with it too, if it wasn't for both of you Nancy boys.
Thank you very much.